the customer journey doesn't exist. Maybe we should start there. It's BS. It doesn't exist. Like if you want to get an insurance for your house, right? Or if you want to switch providers for your internet at home, do you think like, oh, let me take a customer journey? Like, no. You're going to change something. You're going to do something. You're going to call them. You're going to chat with them. You're going to send them an email. You're going to log into the application and fix it. Like, you don't think about a journey. The business thinks in journeys. So when we are designing for an experience, the customer journey is as close as we can get to understanding, to empathizing, to feeling what the customer is feeling. Because, and this has been the trend in business for the last, let's say, 70 years, has been management by dashboard.
Right.
So we have a lot of customers. We have a lot of data. It used to be on spreadsheets. Now it's in all these fancy tools. It shows numbers aggregated, visualized back to us. And we have a lot of opinions about why the metric should go up or down, or why the metric is wrong or good, or what we're going to do about it. But we forgot we're still organized like this. So what will happen is that we, as a company, start to ask our teams what's wrong. So what happens is every team has an opinion, every team has an idea, every team has their own customers. They start to understand it from different angles. So then, over the last 15 years, we've seen UX, we've seen design get rising in these companies because we also understand like data is one part of the equation, but we need to understand and basically understand the underlying need, what is driving the data. So designers, another vertical, have been
Mhm.
asked to do this. So what do? Well, we start to map it out. We create personas, we create journeys, we create mocks, we are doing validation, we're doing design thinking, we're doing all of the great stuff on our project level. So we say, hey, here's this customer need. And then the question is like, yeah, okay, but what about this customer need? And what about that data point? So by not being deliberate about how as a company we are contextualizing our data or contextualizing our insights and we're linking our teams together, we're still running around in circles. So the management by dashboard philosophy is even getting worse because of all the tools that we get, like your marketing tool, you probably have 10, each of them has a little dashboard. Your people software has a dashboard. Even Figma will have admin dashboards to see how designers are doing it. Like everyone has their dashboards. So they're not compatible, they're not rolling up the data. So we're still running in circles. And that is the biggest problem that is still here in companies. So putting the customer journey as the level at which we align
Mhm.
is the right solution. I think designers agree, CX folks agree, product managers agree. Even in the boardroom, people talk about the customer journey. It's a different thing than what we think when we're designing, but like we can debate that later today. But the customer journey is a useful way to contextualize everything. So for us as a company, starting from the design angle, starting from the research angles, bringing the qualitative parts to life in journeys, it's just natural to bring in the data. But we want to be completely against management by dashboard. We should be thinking about management by journey, where your data sits, where your opportunities sit. And then you can answer the question, hey, that team, Thomas, that you were working on, what is the level that they're working on? Are they working on a task-based journey that helps me, I don't know, switch my address if I move places and get my insurance in my new address? Is that like a task-based journey they're working on? Or are they deliberately focusing on, let's say, the first steps of becoming a customer after, went there and I need to set up my stuff? Like, at what level are we communicating? And I think that is what customers love about a journey framework is like there's many different journeys adding up to the bigger picture.
Good.
So if you layer on the data and if you assume the journey doesn't exist, it's just a framework for your business, I think you're getting a long, long way in solving your big, big, thorny customer centric problem. So for us, getting data in is the next logical step. And we're just getting started because there's many ways to get it in. But I'm sure we're going to that today.